Now, here for the due to the space constraints, I am taking only one CIE in the sense mid exam or internal, whatever the terminology you call. We call as one test is conducted by the computer network faculty. I'm assuming that probably you may be conduct with two tests or three tests internally. I'm assuming that per semester it carries the 25 marks. If you look at here, I already told that the total mark for the CIE is 30. 25 marks, you are reserved for the theory exams. 5 marks is reserved for the assignment here. Okay. Now, university exam will be conducted with respect to this particular subject is 100 marks. Now, with respect to assignment, this particular faculty, he is giving the two assignments. Assignment 1, it carry the 3 marks. Assignment 2, it's carry the 2 marks. So 3 plus 2, how much? It is a 5. Okay. Now the question is arise here. The first assignment is mainly focusing on the group activities. What do you mean group activities? In the sense, the faculty member, he will give some sort of task to the group of the students. This group of the students, they have to do the work as a team, then they have to submit the report. That is called group activities. Assignment 2, it is a non-group activity. In the sense, faculty member will give the assignment as an individual, then student has to do the task individually, then submit the report. That is called non-group activities here. Okay. Now, I'm assuming that there is a subject called computer network subjects. This particular faculty has written the 5 course outcomes. So, for example, CO1, CO2, CO3, CO4, CO5. In previous class yesterday, I already talked about the how to write the course outcomes. I'm assuming that this faculty has written the 5 course outcomes in computer network faculty. I already told that remember level, understanding level point of view, we written one CO, we have mapped the CO1, sorry, Bloom's level 1, level 2. And you can use either exam or assignment as assessment tools in order to calculate this particular CO. Now, I want to say before think here. In previous slides, I already told that what are the assessment tools you have? One is direct assessment tool is exam. Another one is assignment here. So exam, mid-exam, how many marks you are giving here is 25. Assignment 1, assignment 2, how many marks you are giving? 5 marks here. So you have only 2 direct assessment tools here with respect to this example. Now, CO2. Before that, see any in your question paper, it may be the exam or assignment if you're giving any Bloom's level 1, level 2 questions, like you write short notes, explain, list, discuss, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the questions, if you give the in the question paper or assignment, this is Bloom's level 1, level 2, you can map to the CO1. Now, CO2. It is nothing but apply level. I mean, this particular faculty, by considering the apply level, he has written one CO, he is mapped to the PO1, it is mapped to the Bloom's level 3. You can use either exam or assignment in order to measure this particular CO. In the sense, in exam or assignment, as long as if you are giving any Bloom's level 3 questions, like estimate, calculate, find, those type of questions. By seeing these questions in a question paper, we can easily identify whether it is a Bloom's level 2 or level 3. So if you're giving any Bloom's level 3 questions, you can map to the CO2. Now, CO3 is mainly emphasized on analyze level skills. You are mapped to the PO2. You are mapped to the L4. Now, in either in theory exam or assignment, if you are giving any Bloom's level 4 questions, like a analyze, estimate, analyze, designate, differentiate, in this type of questions, if you're asking there in the theory exam or maybe the assignments, then you can map to the Bloom's CO3. And CO4 is mainly talks about investigation and teamwork as well as communication skills. I already told that with respect to assignment point of view, first assignment, is the group activities. Second assignment, it is non-group activities. When you say the group activities, here the faculty member is giving some sort of research problem to this group of the students. The group of the students, they have to do the task in a team, then they have to submit the report. In the sense, it is a PO4 investigation problem, teamwork, then communication skill, like that. See PO4, PO9, PO10. Now, individual assignment. In the sense, CO5 is mainly talks about the focus on the security. If you look at the PO6, UG in engineering graduate attributes, it is a PO6. It's mainly emphasized that one. So this faculty is giving the individual assignment to the students, okay, on this security related issues. Then he's expecting the, I mean, faculty is expecting the some sort of written document from the students, communication skill. PO6 is security, PO10 is communication skills. So how many marks is allocated to? Here is 3. Now, writing the course outcomes, it is not a big deal, but you should know what are the assessment tools you are using in order to measure the COs. So ACT, what it says, that's up to, if you look at here, Bloom's level 4, you can go the fixed exams. Remaining COs, if at all, if you want to assess this one, you have to use alternate assessment tools. If you look at here, up to Bloom's level 4, you're using exam as assessment tools. But remaining thing, we are using the assignments like that. In the sense, investigation. Yes, as practical based assignment, it is also possible. From here onwards, the CO attainment calculation is start here. For example, you take here. I already told that with respect to this exam, to calculate the COE, CO attainments, I'm using the CI exam, I mean mid exams. Mid exam can be used in order to measure the CO. Yes. In mid exams, in previously slides, I already told how many number of marks we have, 25. How many number of marks we have assignment? Assignment 1, 2, 3 marks. Assignment is 2 marks. Now, if you look at here, total number of marks for the CIE exam is 25. How many number of COs we have targeted here? If you see, I want to say one more thing here. This is a question paper pattern I will follow during my exam. In the sense, this is the question paper pattern is fixed by my institution. Everyone has to follow this pattern here. This is my question paper pattern. If you look at here, what is the total marks here if you take that? A or B question here. 25 marks, 25 marks. So now if you look at there, because of one question or question 2, any one question student has to write here, the meaning of here. Now if you see here, how many number of COs you are targeting here is 3 COs. CO1, CO2, CO3 here. How many number of POs you are targeting here? PO1, PO2 here. How many number of PSOs you are targeting here is 2. This is my question paper. 1A, it is Bloom's level 1, level 2 question only. 1, 2, it is mainly focused on L3 questions only. 1C, it is 1, 4. If you look at here, same thing I followed here. Here is 2A, it is L2. 2B, it is L3 questions. 2C, it is L4. ICT, what it say that you can go up to the maximum Bloom's level 4 in theory exam, it is possible. So we are sticking on that. Now, assignment 1, that can be used in order to measure the CO. Okay. Now, so what is the total marks you are allocating for assignment? Assignment 1, it is allocated to 3 marks. It is a group activities based assignments. If you look at here, how many number of COs you are targeting here? I'm targeting 1 CO. If you look at here, how many here? Yes. Now, how many number of POs you are targeting here? PO4, PO9, PO10. Yes. If you look at here, out of 3 marks, investigation of the problems, we are targeting 2 marks. Okay. Like if you do the task is a teamwork, then it is 0.5 marks. If the student, if you submit their lab report, it is 0.5 marks. I already told that the faculty members, he will give some sort of research problem to the group of the students like that. The student, what they have to do is that they have to do the task in a team. They have to do, they have to refer more than 10 to 15 research paper. They have to do as a team. Then they have to submit their report to the team. So it is like that. Mark this one is like that. So we are targeting PO4, PO9, PO10. This is the UG engineering program graduate attributes. Now, if you look at the assignment 2, can also be used in order to measure the CO. Yes, while calculating the CO, we are also using the assignment 2. Yes, but the only thing is that the assignment 2, the total marks is 2. It is a non-group activities. What do you mean non-group activities? In the sense, the faculty member will give the assignments. Individual students has to do the task, then they have to submit the reports. It's nothing but whatever this assignment, individual assignment is giving, it is related to security. It is related to security, PO6. Now, if the student, if you do the task and a security related problems, then you will allocating 1.5 marks. Then if the student, if submit the assignment, then are giving the 0.5 marks out of 2. So what are the POs you are targeting here? PO6 as well as PO10. Which CO? It is a CO5. Okay. Now, in order to calculate the CO attainments, we are using 2 approach here. Now, method one, it is very simple approach in order to do the calculation of the CO attainments. Okay. Generally, we prefer this method one approach for the non-autonomous college program can be used here. Now, this slide shows the marked distribution of the CIE marks as well as assignments as well as assignment 2. If you look at here, every question is allocated marks, which is the CO as well as pattern is like that. In the sense, even including assignments. If you look at what are CO, all the things we mentioned here. Now, if you look at here, question number one in theory exams, how many marks you allocated? 5 marks. Which is a CO? It is a CO1. Question number 1B, how many marks? 10. Which CO? It is CO2. In this way, we did it. Now, uh, uh, from here onwards, I'm talking about the direct assessment tools for the CO. How do you calculate the CO attainment value here? I already told that it is a CIE is nothing but internal exams. There is a subject called computer networks. In previous slides, I already told that we are conducting the theory exam for the 25 marks, and we are giving the two assignment to the students. First assignment, carry the 3 marks. Second assignment, is carry the 2 marks. Total marks is for assignment is 5 marks here. Now, assume that in theory exams, I mean CIE, total marks is 25 marks is carry. In question 1A, it carry the 5 marks. If you look at the previous slides, the question 1A, it carry the 5 marks here. Now, there are 4 conditions we are used here in order to measure the CO. Condition 1, if any student, if he score more than 40, if less than 40% of mark, condition 1, if any student, if he score less than 40% of the marks, then attainment with respect to that particular student, with respect to that particular question is 0. For example, there is a student called Prasad has scored 1 marks out of 5. In the sense, 1 divided by 5. How much percentage? It is 20%. So it comes condition 1. So attainment value is 0. Then condition 2. If any student, if he score more than 40% of the marks are equal to 40%, then less than 50% of the mark with respect to that particular questions, then attainment value is 1. For example, there is a student called Ravi has scored 2 marks out of 5 in question 1A. 2 divided by 5, how much? It is a 40%. Then attainment value is 1. If you look at here is 1. Okay. Because of it comes under condition 2. Now, condition 3. If any student, if he score more than 50% of the mark or equal to 50% of the marks and less than 60% of the marks with respect to that particular question, then attainment value is 2. Attainment value is 2. For example, there is a student called Raju has scored 2.5 marks out of 5. In sense, 2.5 divided by 5, how much? It is a 50%. So it comes from condition 3. So attainment value is 2 with respect to that particular question. Now, condition 4. If any student, if he scores 60% of the marks with respect to that particular questions, then attainment value is 3. For example, there is a student called Ram has scored 5 marks out of 5 in question 1A. It is 100%. So it comes condition 4. It is attainment level is 3. Now, in order to calculate the CO attainment, we are using, there is a formula. Attainment value is equal to average value of the all the student of the AT we are taking here. Now, with respect to these slides, it mainly talks about the mid-exam. I already told that we are taking the mid-exam, assignment 1, assignment 2, then university exams. So now here I'm talking about the mid-exam or CIE, meaning will be same. Now, due to the space constraints, I have taken only 10 students here. Probably in your class, you may be having the 60 students here. Now I'm taking the serial number as well as student names as well as CO here. I will go in small example here. In previous slides, I already told that if you see a question 1A, what is the mark? 5 marks. Which CO? Yes. Question number B, 10 marks, CO. Question 1C, it is 10 mark, it is CO3. Okay. Now, all this, see, question number, in this fashion. Question number 1, 5 marks, it maps CO1. Question 1, 10 marks, CO2. Question 1C, 10 marks, CO3. Like that, all the questions, you allocate the marks, then you map to the CO. in this fashion you have to do here. Now, how many number of tests you will conduct mid exams? That many number of mid exams you have to do in this fashion. Now, the question will arise: how do you calculate the CO attainment here? To do that, we are using the four condition. I have already explained this one, so once again I need not to. I don't want to explain once again this one here. Now, for example, you take there is a student called Krishnamurthy, serial number 1. In question 1A, how many total marks is there? 5. But Krishnamurti, how much is scored? 5. So 5 divided by 5, how much? It is 100 percentage. So attainment value, how much here is? 3. In the sense, attainment value is 3. Okay. Now, you take, there is a student called Nikhil Jain. There is another student called. So this guy, question 1A, how many number of marks is scored? 2.5 out of 5. So 2.5 divided by 5, how much? It is a 50 percentage. So it comes condition 3. So attainment with respect to that particular question is 2. Now my objective is that I want to take the average value here. When I take the average value here is, how much I'm getting here is 2.90. In the sense, when I take except this student, everyone has scored 3 points. So it is 2.90. Now I will take one more example here. Question 1B. If you look at the Madhuri, in question 1B, yes, she has scored 3 marks out of 10. So 3 divided by 10, how much? 30 percentage. So it comes into condition 1. It is 0. Then what we have to do? We have to take the average value of all the students, because of here we written the formula. Now when I take the average value here, except this girl as well as Meghana, everyone has scored 3 points here. So when you take the average here is, I'm getting 2.6. The sense attainment question 1A is 2.90. Question number 1B attainment value is 2.60. Like that, all the questions attainment you have to do first. Now CI exam is over. Now I'm taking the assignments. I already told that in previous slides. I'm giving the 2 assignments: assignment 1, assignment 2. Now, with respect to here, assignment 1, I have mapped to the CO4. Assignment 2, I have mapped to the CO5 here. Now, I want to calculate what is the attainment value here. Now, if you look at here, there is a student called Prashant. If before that, I want to say one more thing here. Assignment, what is the total marks here is 3. Assignment 2, total marks is 2. Now, if you take the Prashant, out of 3 in assignment 1, he has scored 2. Then what is the percentage? 2 divided by 3, how much? It is a 66.7. Then, so it is a condition 4. So attainment value is 3. You take the same student with respect to assignment 2. Now, out of 2 marks, this guy has scored 1 mark. In the sense, 1 divided by 2, how much? It is a 50 percentage. Then 50% in the sense, it should be comes under condition 3. So attainment value is 2. Now my objective is that I have to calculate the attainment value, CO4 attainment value here. Now what I have to do here? I have to take the average value here. When I take the average value of this, all except these students, everyone has scored 3. In the sense, when I take the average, I'm getting here is 2.60. Now, if you look at the here, except these students, everyone has scored 3 points. When I take the average here is 2.90. In the sense, CO4 attainment value is 2.6. CO5 attainment value is 2.90. Previously, we talked about the CIE. Now we finished the assignment. Then I'm talking about the university exam. In first slides, while calculating CO attainments, I already told that with respect to computer network subjects, the university total mark is 1000. If you take any university, maximum university question like answer sheet, we don't know which students answer which question, we don't know, because of university will not disclose the answer sheet. In that circumstance, how do you calculate the CO attainments? That is a question. Now, in previous slides, with respect to computer network subjects, how many number of COs are there? 5 COs are there. There are 5 COs are there. Okay. Now I'm keeping here 5 COs here. Now, there is a formula to calculate the attainment value here. Attainment value is average value of the 80 of all the students. You have to take it. Now, in order to calculate the CO attainment value, I'm using the four condition here.